Before we continue, allow the mind to quiet and the breath to slow, as if layers of noise gently fall away and clarity prepares to enter. Welcome. I am C.S. Douglas, and this is Codex Æternum, the Rational Bible, a living chronicle of truth, memory, and awakening.
This program is proudly sponsored by Authorpedia, the world's only encyclopedia dedicated exclusively to authors. Visit authorpedia.org and become part of a living community of writers and thinkers.
We now move into Chapter 2, The World Under Their Rule, and enter Section 2.1, The Forging of a False Economy, the Printing of Wealth for the Few. A time arrives when unseen rulers settle into seats of invisible power and speak words that shape entire nations. They say, "Let there be wealth," yet they craft it without labor, without soil, without craft or substance. Their wealth emerges from digits and codes, from paper detached from meaning, from symbols divorced from the breath of life. In this age, the fruit separates from the root. The illusion presents itself as the tree. Wealth no longer grows from effort or contribution. It appears through fabrication, through silent halls and sealed vaults where decisions echo without witness. Those who generate currency cease to touch the soil, cease to forge iron, cease to build shelter. Yet they extend ownership over all. With each note they issue, they claim land, forest, and field, until the earth itself bends beneath their seal. They name this process stimulus, and the people rejoice for a moment. Yet the wine turns sharp upon the tongue. Bread loses nourishment. Abundance reveals itself as hollow display, a feast arranged upon an empty table. A parable moves quietly through history. A man lives without debt and knows peace. One day, wealth arrives unrequested. When repayment becomes demanded for what was never needed, his house transfers hands, his land changes ownership, and his freedom dissolves. So unfolds the fate of nations enchanted by false prosperity. The currency of the world grows vapor-like. Its supply expands endlessly, while its value thins. What once secured nourishment now purchases fragments. What once anchored a home now rents a corner in shadow. Those who print grow vast in accumulation. Their palaces swell with wealth that never touched reality. They lend what they never earned and demand repayment through the sweat and sacrifice of others. They command the markets to rise, and numbers perform obediently. Behind this dance, fields fall silent. Hands blister. Children wait with empty bowls. Growth parades itself, while life withers unseen. Banks rise as temples. Economists serve as interpreters of mystery. Their language thickens with complexity, spoken so that understanding remains distant and questioning feels forbidden. Promises of infinite growth echo loudly. Comfort multiplies in advertisement and illusion. Yet the earth strains beneath excess, and the human spirit stretches thin across landscapes of manufactured desire. Those who labor with hands struggle to sustain their homes. Those who manipulate abstractions rise into towers of ease. Illusion earns reward. Truth carries burden. Diligence fades from honor, while deception gains applause. When voices rise and ask, "Where is our wealth? Where is our harvest?" the answer gestures toward indexes and charts. Markets appear strong. Cupboards remain bare. Streets fill with the displaced. Thus the false economy governs, rich in symbols, empty in soul. Its surface gleams, yet within rests hollowness. People wander beneath open skies, searching for nourishment from structures made of smoke. Still, clarity survives. Some see beyond the glittering fog. They recognize substance where illusion once dazzled. They speak quietly to those ready to hear, and remind them that surfaces deceive and foundations reveal. A moment approaches when the false economy collapses under the weight of its own emptiness. Paper wealth dissolves. towers of digits return to dust. From this clearing, true builders rise again. The farmer, the craftsman, the healer, the teacher. Those who generate real value with hands, care, and skill. They restore land and meaning together. They build from truth rather than abstraction. They remember that what lacks roots cannot endure, and what avoids effort bears no fruit. Thus the age of illusion passes, and a grounded economy emerges, measured, just, and aligned with life itself. Carry this understanding gently. Awareness already reshapes systems. Clarity weakens false power, and each conscious step returns the world toward balance. In the next episode, we move deeper into the machinery of control, where industries merge into vast monopolies and lawmakers carry invisible strings as concentration tightens and resistance begins to rediscover how to build, trade, and govern beyond the permission of the dragon's children.